I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen, I was not very impressed with this game. I thought that this game just had so many moments where the Jets played well, but they just couldn't buy a goal, and it just felt like no matter what they did, they weren't going to be able to get any good karma going their way, and they were probably going to lose this game. That's just the way I felt going to that final 5 minutes of that third period in Seattle tonight. But what do you know? A little bit of karma goes a long way, and the Jets somehow miraculously scrape out of a win with Seattle. 3-2 the final in overtime. Jets get 2 out of 4 points on this back-to-back road swing in the Pacific. They head back to Winnipeg to play on Thursday night, the game that I will be in attendance for. So what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Recap Reaction for the Jets' 14th out of 82nd game for the 2022-2023 campaign. If you haven't already subscribed, definitely do so. Drop a like. And without any further ado, let's jump into this game because I didn't like this game. I thought that, like last night, I thought there were more positives in this game, and in tonight's game, it just felt like this was a more tired version of what we saw in yesterday's team in the loss against Calgary. Yeah, the Jets were able to have moments where they battled back. Yeah, they didn't play terrible hockey tonight, but a lot of miscues, a lot of missed passes, and so many missed shots tonight really kept giving Seattle the momentum and control of this game at times. Like the first period, you get an early power play out there for the Winnipeg Jets. Get some good looks, but nothing really amazing. That was a really big theme tonight. The Jets just were not good on the power play until they needed to be. They were 2 for 7 tonight in the power play, and I'm sorry, but 7 opportunities in a game, you got to score more than twice. I know Seattle's had one of the best penalty kills in the season so far, but still, you got to get more goals than that, especially with how the Jets have been playing on the power play at times. So I was really unimpressed with that, and that first period just had moments like that where it kept happening. You get some bad penalties that get taken, leads to a 2-man advantage, and what do you know? Jordan Eberle makes it 1-0, 7 minutes and 30 seconds into that first period, and you're already down a goal again, similar to where you felt like we were yesterday in the Calgary game. And that was the only goal for that first period. Yeah, the Jets make some okay plays and make some okay passes, but again, you miss the net and you don't take full advantage of those opportunities and those chances that you create. David Rittich tonight was pretty damn good. I don't put any of the goals on David Rittich. I think he made some really crucial saves going down the ice. Martin Jones on the other side of that as well was really good tonight as well and made some crucial saves that were able to keep the Jets, from getting and tying this game up and taking the lead earlier on. So it wasn't just the Jets, themselves that shot themselves in the foot tonight. They did go against a good team in Seattle that's been playing good hockey, and they continue to play good hockey tonight, but it just felt like this team was like, they couldn't buy a goal, and they needed to be better after getting outplayed in that first period. And the second period starts off, and I would go out on record and say this was the best period that they played, even though the third period was pretty good too, and the second period and third period have similarities. But the second period, the Jets get that first goal on the power play. They finally get it from Mark Scheifele early on Sam Gagner and Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor again getting all over the point sheet tonight, but only with assists. So I want to see my boy get some more goals out there. It's great to see him making these plays more and developing his game even more, but the goals have to start coming for him. But yeah, Mark Scheifele gets that goal in the second period. They can't buy a goal, it seems like, but they finally get one on very, very quickly into that power play. The things are looking better. They get the Kraken get a stupid bullshit, luck of the call or whatever you want to go with it. I don't think it was the right call because there should have been a call on the Burakovsky hit before all that drama went down, but I digress. The way it went down, the Jets ended up having to kill a 4-minute power play, and they do so. Martin Jones just is incredible there as well, makes some key saves in that second period, keeps things close, but at the end of the day, 40 minutes of hockey played. We have a 1-1 hockey game. We go into that third period, and it's more or less the same hockey that what you saw in the second period. The power play, though, tonight, so inconsistent. They had so many opportunities to goddamn win this game for the Jets and really take away with it, but they didn't. So, yeah, I'm happy they won, but this game didn't need to be this close. It did not need to come down to the wire, but again, missed opportunities, missed shots, and, guys like Kyle Connor not being able to hit the can and get goals, and even Scheifele at times, you got to be able to do so. Blake Wheeler tonight was the most consistent forward, I felt like, out there. Cole Perfetti was making some miscues, so was Scheifele and Wheeler at times, even though Scheifele had 2 goals in this game, but, I digress. Wheeler tonight really stole the show, in my opinion. That's why I'm wearing the old captain jersey, because he was great tonight. He was all over the ice. He was making really good, creating really good opportunity in front of the net. He was tipping shots. He was doing everything you want Blake Wheeler to do well. He's really, I think, shined in these last 2 games on this road trip, so hopefully he'll be able to carry that going into the rest of the season and have, good, consistent play up there in the top 6, because he is 36 years old, so, he's going to fall off eventually, and, I still think Wheeler has a lot to offer. I've said that for a while now, but, Wheeler tonight, he gets, how many points does Blake Wheeler get tonight? I believe he only got 1, but yeah, 1 goal for Blake Wheeler tonight, so that brings him up to 4 goals, 6 assists for 10 points in 14 games so far. Not terrible at all, as well as I should mention that the goal he gets in the dying seconds of the third period, which we'll be talking about, was his 300th career goal, but I'm getting ahead of myself because the third period, you know, you're losing because Brandon Tanev gets a goal. 7 minutes in, you're down 2-1 now. Where have you seen this before? So the Jets had a lot of momentum, kind of like how they had in the Calgary game of trying to battle back and get some goals scored, but they just aren't able to do so. And you know, you really think that they're running out of luck. You really think that it's almost too late. You know, too many missed shots. Can't buy a goal. The clock is winding down, and it looks like the Jets are going to fail to capture any points on this back-to-back road trip. But what do you know? With 25 seconds left, Pierre-Luc Dubois gets punched in the back of the head by Soucy or something. I think Soucy was the player that did it. Final 25 seconds, a bad play that he will be suspended for because it was as clean as day. And when I say punched, he was punched. He was sucker punched in the back of the head, knocked down with 25 seconds left when you have a lead. The theme of this video, like I said at the start, was karma. Now, the Jets this game could not buy a goal. They could not get any shots to land on net when they needed them to. And what happens with 25 seconds left? You get one more opportunity, your 7th power play of the night, to make things right and tie it up and finally get some karma because Seattle gave you this for free because that was a stupid play that Soucy did not need to do, but it happened. And what do you get but the star of this player, without a doubt, and Blake Wheeler, with 5 seconds left in the third period, a miraculous goal, ties things up from Kyle Connor and Neil Pionk with the assist on it. Wheeler's 4th, like I said. Jets are tied 2-2, and they are going to overtime. I am screaming at this point because we got a point. I was so worried that on a tight division like we are right now with the Central, that going on a 2-game swing like this and dropping points to tough teams, we could really kill the momentum of us in the standings right now. But you know what? They get that point. 1 out of 4 points is still better than 0 out of 4 points, so I'm happy. But the overtime starts. It only takes 54 seconds on a great passing play from Josh Morrissey to Mark Scheifele, and bing bada boom, the Jets make it a 3-2 lead in overtime. They win the game on the back of Mark Scheifele's 10th goal of the season, already getting double digits, leading the Jets in goals. Morrissey's 14th assist on the season. That brings him up to 15 points in 14 games played for the Winnipeg Jets already. Still the point leader, having himself a Norris candidate season already early on. An incredible comeback for the Winnipeg Jets tonight. Just everything you want to see from the Jets and battling back and stuff we've seen early on this season compared to where they've been in the past and how they've just lacked that emotion coming down to the wire. They had that tonight. And yeah, like I said, I didn't think they were going to win this game, but credit to the Jets. Even if they lost this game, I would have been pissed, but they played good hockey and still never gave up. This team is not giving up on games like this, even when they're tired, even on a back-to-back, and that is absolutely crucial going down the stretch for the season because the Jets are going to be a team this year that's going to have skill. They're going to go on win streaks. We've seen it already this year, but at the same time, they're not some amazing Stanley Cup contending team yet. They're going to need to battle in games. They're going to need to try to scrape every point they can to maintain where they are in the Central and then even have a chance at finishing top 3, let alone a wild card. So this is the type of win that Jets fans should be jumping over the moon for, and I know I am personally. Like, this game was great. It was just so entertaining for the standpoint that they came back and won, so much momentum. Now you get to have the rest of the week off till Thursday off the back of this win on a tough road trip. You got the Hall of Fame night for Teemu Selanne, Tempo Newman, and more importantly, your boy is going to be in this crowd for that one. Me and Zach got tickets, lower bowl. We're going to have some exclusive content coming up for you guys on that very, very soon with that game and all around the Heritage Weekend with the Pittsburgh game and the Carolina game as well surrounding Hall of Fame weekend. But you guys are going to be in for a treat. There's going to be more videos to come talking about that, so stay tuned. But all I can say is, ladies and gentlemen, the Prairie Puck is going to be meaner and better than ever. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. So let me know what your thoughts were on this game down in the comment section below. As always, this game was great. So happy that the Jets were able to come away with a win. So 2 out of the 4 points on this swing. They go back to Winnipeg. Let me check the standings as always because, you know, I got to do that. Let's see where the Jets were. I believe that they were still second or tie in a 3-way tie yesterday. And they are back to first place in the Central Division. 14 games played, 9-4-1 with 19 points. Dallas Stars tied with 19 points as well, but 9-5-1 record, 1 game in hand on the Jets there. So we're still first place. That's all that matters to me right now. We're getting closer to that 20-goal game mark. Being at the top of the Central is not where I thought we would be, near the 20-game mark. So I'm very excited. I'm happy, and I cannot wait to watch my Jets play live for the first time this season on Thursday. I can't wait, and I hope to see a bunch of you guys there. If you haven't already picked up a ticket, and you can actually afford one, and you want to go, I recommend it. It's going to be a great night. 2 of the best Jets to ever go up. I got a poster on my wall right over there with the top 6 Jets of all time, and 2 of the guys getting retired are on that poster, so you wouldn't want to miss it. it. It's going to be a great time, and thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Go Jets, go, and I will see you guys in the next one.